Picks. Hello friends, Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another edition of Steve's Hat Picks, where we look at the best from around the NHL over the past week. And look, bit of a heated week, huh? A lot of folks angry, a lot of people agreeing and disagreeing, games with half a dozen fights, which is a shame because it was actually such a feel-good week. And if you need that little pick-me-up, follow me. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Michael Hauser. Elliot Friedman wrote about him at length in 31 Thoughts, but even from the beginning of his life, multiple surgeries on his feet, makes it all the way to major junior hockey. He's a goaltender for the London Knights, plays well over 100 games, still goes undrafted, plays 9 years of professional hockey in the ECHL and the AHL before finally this past week getting his call-up with the Buffalo Sabres. Then in his first NHL game against the New York Islanders, he stops 34 of 36 shots to pick up his first ever NHL win.
Sabres already sitting on the edge, over the boards. There it is, Michael Hauser! No open houses tonight. The deal has been closed, and he's got his first NHL win in his first game.
But the story doesn't stop there. He plays again the very next night against the Islanders, and they pepper the guy. 48 shots against. He stops 45 of them and gets the last save in the shootout to get back-to-back wins for his team.
Wallstrom. He takes the shot and Hauser beats him, and Buffalo wins it in a shootout. And the legend of Michael Hauser grows and grows.
Absolutely a fantastic story. Michael Hauser, that is a hat pick. Now, those were his first 2 NHL games. His third, it didn't quite go as planned. That one was against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they got a lot of goals. But there is a great story within. Remember when the Pittsburgh Penguins got Jeff Carter at the trade deadline and everyone was like, why? Here's why. He scored 4 goals in 1 game.
And might be again here on a 2-on-1. Jared McCann for Carter across, and did it go? No, it's pulled away from the goal line.
That puck looks to be all the way across the goal line as it gets on edge. I think it's going to be a goal for the Penguins.
Right side of net right there. Carter, he scores! He's got another one. Jeff Carter. Cutting on in, Gaudreau to Pettersson, and back in front, score! It's the hat trick for Jeff Carter. Carter after the puck behind the goal. He's got it here in the middle. Backhander, he scores! 4-goal game, Jeff Carter!
Startled by the fact that Carter even attempted a quick little backhand like that. Don't think he expected it. It was great elevation. You could see him brace himself from the waist down with the legs.
4 goals in 1 game is phenomenal. Phenomenal. But get a load of this. Jeff Carter had 8 goals through 40 games with the LA Kings to start the season. In his 13 games since joining the Pittsburgh Penguins, he's got another 8. I don't want to be over dramatic about this, but the last time a team acquired Jeff Carter right before the trade deadline, they won the Stanley Cup. Sure, it was 9 years ago, but that's a hat pick. Speaking of multi-goal games, speaking of hat tricks, listen, the Rangers-Capitals game got a little heated. I don't know if you saw, but there were half a dozen fights and a guy got suspended, and that's not even the game that everyone was yelling about. But aside from the sideshow of that game, there was still a game to be played and to be won and lost. Earlier this week, TJ Oshie's father passed away, and I'm sure you know the story. TJ Oshie, very emotional when he won the Stanley Cup and bringing his father on the ice. I was shocked to see him even dress in this game, but he did, and through it all, he ends up scoring a hat trick.
Second period on a brief power play. Oshie scores! Looking for the redirect. Save on Oshie. Rebound, score! Puck deflected by Hagelin for Oshie. Oshie shoots for the empty net. He scores! Fourth career hat trick for Oshie. He scored 2 power play goals in the second period. Hits the empty net here in the third.
Yeah, look at his teammates, just so happy.
First game following the passing of his dad. A hat trick for TJ Oshie.
what a performance and what heart. TJ Oshie, that is a hat pick. Now we go to Canada for a second. We were looking at Michael Hauser and talking about his first career NHL win. But for skaters, a big moment is your first career NHL goal. Well, Cole Caufield's was in overtime. Take a look.
Brady Tkachuk has been on the ice since the start of this overtime. He has not been able to get off. 2.5.
Petrie to Caufield, scores! Cole Caufield, his first NHL goal is a game winner in overtime.
And it's right across to Caufield and into the back of the net. And the Montreal Canadiens, who were down 2-0 in this one, clawed their way back and have clawed their way up to 2 points behind the Winnipeg Jets as Caufield gets behind Stützle. And the Canadiens win this one 3-2.
And Corey Perry scoops up the puck as a memento for Cole Caufield.
That's awesome. That's just a great story. That looks so fun that I bet he wants to do it again. So he did.
Joined by Armia. Off the bench comes Caufield. Shooting, scores! The kid's done it again! Cole Caufield, game winner, Montreal! Oh, Canadian fans would like to get used to this.
How about the patience of Petrie, though? He draws 2 players to him. Now coming off the bench after a long shift previous, he just comes like shot out of a cannon. Good traffic in front with Armia, and look at Caufield, never even saw that one. The traffic in front, quick play coming off the bench, pulls it back, and back-to-back nights in overtime.
Cole Caufield's first 2 NHL goals were overtime winners. That's just magic. And that's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, I tell you what, the Dallas Stars are way better than I thought. Because they've been playing all season without Ben Bishop. They've been without Alex Radulov for quite some time. The injury bug and everything has really gotten to them. I forgot that they started their season late because everyone was on protocol. But what I also forgot, Tyler Seguin hadn't played a single game for them. Injuries and surgeries and recovery and everything. But now was finally his time to return. And doesn't Tyler Seguin score in his first game back?
Just over 4 minutes gone here in the third. Knight with a save. Seguin scores! Tyler Seguin all alone in front has tied the game in his return to the lineup in his first game of the season.
Wow, the Panthers have not given up this type of goals in a while. And you'll see the original shot that was deflected by Seguin and Spencer Knight. He was just at that top of the crease, couldn't recover. Look at the shot. The Panthers, Seguin gets in behind the defense and slips it along the ice.
In Cole Caufield styles, he decided, hey, this is so fun, I want to do it again. Tyler Seguin has played 2 games since returning, and he's got 2 goals. Man, that's a hat pick. Man, hat picks isn't usually like this. It's very often a lot of, hey, would you look at this cool thing? But like I told you off the top, so many great stories this week. Now, if you want, we can return to plays that just make you go, ooh. And why not go with this? Jacob Slavin with what might be the save of the week.
Now charging into the game zone, it's a turnover. What a block by Slavin! Oh, you're not going to see a better save than that tonight from a defenseman.
Happy birthday, Jacob Slavin, saving a goal in Vezina-like fashion. He was a goaltender in Colorado as a kid. Played, as we've said a couple of times now, he played goal before he moved to defense in Colorado. Moves into the shot. Watch him move into the shot with the left leg. And he looks like he even watches that into the heel of the skate on the left side.
Wild! I absolutely love it. It's one thing when a defenseman blocks a shot like that, wide open net. But to drop down and kick out the leg, that's old school. And who knows, Slavin might be more protected wearing what he's wearing now than what goalies did back in the day. But he completely robs Emil Bemstrom on this play. Slavin, that is a hat pick. And why not stick with the theme of defensemen bailing out their goalies? Ooh, this one.
Tatar. Back for Romanov. Romanov shoots, that goes wide off the end boards. Campbell down. And the Canadiens thought they'd scored. Play continues.
Oh, no. We're going to need another look at that. That's across the line.
Point shot goes wide. It hits the backside of Campbell. And Hall has saved this. This puck should not be whistled dead, Gord.
No, you're right.
This play should continue, and when they look at the video, they can signal down to the penalty box. They sound the horn and stop the play then.
After review, it's confirmed that it was no goal. The puck did not cross the goal line.
That's got to be one of the closest non-goals of all time. The Montreal Canadiens losing to the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're fighting to get back into the game, and you got a guy like Justin Hall scooping the puck right off the goal line. Wow, that's a hat pick. And you know what? You might be surprised, but I generally try to avoid Leaf plays for hat picks. Like, a Leaf play's really gotta earn it, because I know everyone's gonna be in the comments, oh, Leafsnet, who gave that Leaf fan a job? I don't know, my boss. But if I'm gonna make that Justin Hall play a hat pick, how about Auston Matthews scoring his 40th goal of the season when only one other player in the league has hit 30?
Lead pass to Marner. Marner lets it back to Matthews. In shoot, scores! Auston Matthews doesn't miss, and it's 5-2. 40 goals of the year for Auston Matthews.
An awesome play by Mitch Marner here as he slithers his way past one defender. Leaves it for Matthews, and Matthews goes underneath Jake Allen to pull the air out of this. It's okay, you can be excited. That's 40 goals for Auston Matthews.
That's a torpedo. That shouldn't be allowed. They should ban that. Oh my goodness, that's a hat pick. We got two more. I'm deciding what to go with. You know what? Braden Point.
Gets the puck in around Klingberg. Klingberg got to it, and now it's a strip. Waiting, tucking it in, scores! One hands right in front by Braden Point. Outstanding! And it is 3-1 Tampa Bay.
Braden Point's lurking around the outside on the right wing. Lindell, he's in the blind spot of Lindell. Watch the puck come around the backside here, and there's Lindell. See, he never saw him coming. He was lurking around the hash marks and the circle, stole the puck, but then look at the finish, how quickly he drives it right into the middle. That little curl and drag measures Ottinger's stick and his ability to poke you. Here he is, the blind spot. Here comes the stick, the pivot, the execution. My goodness, that is brilliant.
I love the lead up to this. The steal. Essel Lindell's got the puck. Braden Point comes in. Be very quiet. Steals it off him. Nasty hands. Nasty goal. Braden Point. Sheesh. That's a hat pick. For a last hat pick, oh, I know. I love a good paddle save, but I still think my favorite type of save is just pure desperation. Alex Lyon. This is pure desperation.
Got it to Marino, and now to Kapanen for the shot, and it trickles with one. Stopped by Lyon out of reach. It bounces high in the air. Now it's in the blue. No whistle. It comes out, and then the whistle blows.
Hands on the shot right here with the screen, and then watch the second effort by Lyon. Right at the line, he gets his blocker on it, and then some good help by Braun right after that. Kapanen shot. The stick goes right out of the blocker of Lyon, and then the blocker comes in handy right there as he gets a couple fingers on that puck and keeps it from going across the line. Great second effort by Alex Lyon. Zucker's trying to poke at it. He misses it twice, and Lyon manages to get back.
That is not form. That is not training. That is all instinct. Every molecule of his brain just working towards keep that puck out of the net. What a save, and what a hat pick. So there you go. Don't you feel better after this week, seeing all that? It was actually a really good, feel-good week. For the most part. Have you seen this week's Dangles video yet? No? Anyway, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know in the comment box down below if we missed anything. Click like if you liked this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Hat picks. They make you feel better.